this is actually two different poems that we put together. One of the poems is called The Jumblies, and the other poem is called The Dong with the Luminous Nose. And in the poem, The Dong with the Luminous Nose, the Jumblies make an appearance. So we thought that if we combine them into one story, that would be something interesting to do. So that's what we've done. You guys ready?
Yes. When awful darkness and silence reign over the great Brumbulian plain,
through the long, long wintry nights when the angry breakers roar as they beat on the rocky shore,
when storm clouds brood on the towering heights of the hills of the Chankly Bore,
then through the vast and gloomy dark that moves with a fiery spark,
a lonely spark with silvery rays piercing the cold black night, a meteor strange and bright.
Hither and thither the vision strays,
a single lurid light. Slowly it wanders, pauses, creeps,
anon it sparkles,
flashes and leaps,
and ever as onward it gleaming goes.
a light on a bounty semi throws,
and those who watch at the midnight hour from vault or terrace or lofty tower cry as the wild lighthouse away.
The dawn, the dawn, the wandering dawn, the water goes. The dawn, the dawn, the dawn with the luminous rose.
Long years ago the dawn was happy and gay,
till he fell in love with the Jumblie Girl who came to the shores one day.
When the Jumblies came in a sieve,
they did. They went to sea in a sieve they did, in a sieve they went to sea.
in spite of all their friends could say, on winter's morn, on a stormy day, in a sieve they went to sea.
We'll travel the world in a sieve.
They said, we've only one life to live. They said, the world is too big to stay in one place. It's time to shove off, adventures await. Maybe we'll disappear without a trace.
We'll take our chances among the waves. So they went to sea in a sieve.
And when the sieve turned round and everyone cried,
We'll all be drowned.
they called aloud.
Our sieve and big.
But we don't care a button.
We don't care a fig.
We won't sit around twiddling our thumbs.
We won't wait until tomorrow comes. This is our chance to be wild and free.
In a sieve below the sea.
Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve.
They sailed away in a sieve. They did in a sieve. They sailed so fast.
With only a beautiful pea green veil tied to a ribbon by way of. I need to get on. With only a beautiful pea green veil tied to a ribbon by way of sail to a small tobacco pipe mast.
And everyone said who saw them go.
Oh, won't they be soon upset, you know? For the sky is dark and the forge is long
And the sea is vast.
And the current is strong.
and having what is extremely wrong in a sieve to scale so fast.
Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve.
The water it soon came in, it did.
The water soon came in.
So to keep them dry, they wrapped their feet in a pinky paper all folded neat, and they fastened it down with a pin.
And they passed the night in the crockery jar.
And each of them said,
How wise we are.
Though the sky be dark
And the voyage be long. Yet we never can think we were rash.
or wrong,
While round in our sieve we spin.
we can pass the time by singing our song.
While round in our sieve we spin. I think that I might be sick before long.
While round in our sieve we spin.
hold on tight.
Through the night until dawn.
While round and around.
And around, and around, and around in our sieve we spin.
Far and few
this is exactly how I thought it might be.
The life of a sailor adrift in the sea. Though I have to admit that I miss my family
And my friends.
And my dog.
and my cat.
Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve.
At a distant shore they arrived, they did.
The shore of the land where the dog still lives.
Then in that evening, memories say where the hawthorn oysters grow. And the rocks are smooth and gray.
What place is this?
The Jumblie hatch.
So strange and so wild.
I recall as a child a story I heard. I can't shake the feeling I've been here before.
It occurs to me now. This is exactly how I imagined.
The Jumblie Boar!
And all the woods and the valleys rang with the chorus they daily and nightly sang.
Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve.
And when the dawn heard their song so sweet to his ears, he followed the toot, and when he drew near to the Jumblies, he cried,
Well, what have we here?
But the Jumblie, surprised, backed away from the dog and said, Do not fear, I mean you no harm. I was drawn by the tune of your enchanting song and will be honored simply to join you. Happily passed those days while the cheerful Jumblie stayed. They danced and circled all night long to the plaintive pipe of the lively dog and moonlight shine or shade. For day and night he was always there by the side of the Jumblie girl so fair, with her sky blue hands and her sea green hair.
and into her eyes for hours he stared. He thought her beauty beyond compare. But sadly, he was too scared to declare how he felt about the Jumblie Girl.
Whose name was Emily Millicent Pearl. The days and nights flew by in the world.
Till the morning came of that hateful day when the Jumblies sailed in their ship away, and when the Jumblies sailed in their ship away, and the dawn was left on the blue shore.
Gazing evermore,
Ever keeping his weary eyes on that sea-green sail on the far horizon,
singing the Jumblie chorus still.
as he sat all down the grassy hill.
Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads and their went to sea in a sieve.
And when the sun was low in the west, the dawn arose and said,
What little sense I once possessed is quite gone out of my head.
And since that day he wanders still by lake, forest, marsh, and hill, singing, oh, somewhere in valley or plain might I find my Jumblie girl again. Forever I'll seek by lake and shore till I find my Jumblie girl once more.
playing a pipe with silvery squeaks, since then his Jumblie Girl he seeks.
And because by night he could not see,
He gathers the bark of twine gum tree on the flowery plain that grows.
And he wove him a wondrous nose. A nose as strange as a nose could be. Of vast proportions and painted red, with tied cords to the back of his head. In a hollow round his face it ended with a luminous lamp in the That's all I can say.
We should hold it up. Hold it up. Yay.
Of vast proportions and painted red with tied cords to the back of his head.
In a hollow round and space it ended with a luminous lamp within its center.
Off its mouth a bang and shout to prevent the wind from blowing it out.
With holes all round to send the light in gleaming rays in the dismal night.
And now each night,
And all night long, over those places there roams the dog. And above the wail of the chimp and snipe, you may hear the squeaks of his plaintive pipe, while ever he seeks, but seeks in vain to meet with his Jumblie Girl again. Oh, somewhere
In the valley or plain, might I find my Jumblie Girl again. Forever I'll seek by lake and shore till I find my Jumblie Girl once more. Where are you, empty Millicent Pearl? Where have you gone, my dear Jumblie Girl? I'll carry this torch till I see you once more on the shores of the Chankly Bore.
lonely and wild,
all night he goes.
The dawn with the luminous nose!
And all who watch at the midnight hour, from hall or terrace or lofty tower,
cross they trace the meteor bright, moving along to the dreary night. This is the hour when forth he goes.
The dawn with the luminous nose!
yonder over the plain he goes. He goes. He goes.
The dawn with the luminous nose! Empty Millicent Pearl, where have you gone, my dear Jumblie Girl? I'll carry this torch till I see you once more on the shores of the Chankly Bore.
But the Jumblies had gone from the land of the dawn. They sailed to the western sea, they did.
To a land on covered with trees,
And they brought an apple
and a useful cart,
and a pound of rice.
and cranberries tart, and a hive of silvery bees. And they said,
Can you believe all the places we've seen?
And the creatures we've met.
It's like a marvelous dream.
and to think of the others and all their regrets having never set sail on the seas.
And they bought a pig.
And some green jackdaws.
And a lovely monkey with lollipop paws. And 40 bottles of rainbow reed. And no end of silted cheese.
And they smiled and laughed.
For they were so pleased.